Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be kit bashing the greebles I made from the previous video to the main spaceship model. So when I approach kit bashing, I don't just throw parts together. I think in terms of visual hierarchy. I start by identifying a dominant form, either a large chunky piece that anchors the whole silhouette or a clean panel that acts like a stage for the smaller components. This gives the whole design structure, something for the eye to latch onto before it gets lost in the details. Without that visual anchor, everything can start to feel noisy or chaotic. Once I've blocked out the primary shapes, I start looking at how well the individual parts are working within the context. A lot of the time, raw assets don't fit exactly how I want. Maybe a component is too short or the proportion clash with the overall silhouette. So I'll dive into some light modeling, tweaking, and reshaping until it starts to feel intentional. It's not just about plugging in pre-made parts. There's always some level of sculpting or editing to make them feel like they belong. Then comes one of the more subtle but important steps: texture variation. If every piece looks like it came from the same material sheet, the design starts to feel flat and artificial. I break up repetition by adjusting UVs, assigning different materials, or overlaying decals and grime to introduce variety. Even changing the direction of a texture or tweaking the roughness can make a huge difference. Sometimes I also think about contrast, mixing smooth surfaces with more greebled areas, or combining organic shapes with hard mechanical lines. These contrasts make the design feel more dynamic and believable, like it was actually engineered with different purposes in mind. Throughout the process, I'm constantly orbiting around the model, checking silhouettes, thinking about how light might fit it, or how the form reads from a distance. It's a lot like visual problem solving, balancing rhythm, mass, and negative space until it just clicks. Kit bashing isn't about speed, it's about creating the illusion of complexity with just enough intent behind it. It's a fun puzzle, and every project teaches me something new. So yeah, here's how the final model turned out. While rigging, I ran into some problems integrating the landing gear, so I had to add new components to house the mechanism and carve out space in the existing body to allow it to fold in properly. And after resolving that, I created several poses for the model, one for hovering, another for standard flight mode, and a battle mode where the weapons are fully deployed. So I think that wraps up this build. After all the kit bashing, model tweaks, texture work, and rigging challenges, that one's really hard. The model is finally complete, so it's been a fun process, figuring things out piece by piece, watching it all come together. If you followed along with this series, thanks so much for sticking with it. Hopefully you picked up a few ideas or techniques you can apply to your own work, whether it's building from scratch or remixing existing parts. Kit bashing is a great way to explore design without getting stuck in the details too early. I've got more projects lined up, so if you enjoyed this one, feel free to check out what's next. And as always, thanks for watching.